How y'all doing? So today's video is about laziness, and I'm gonna be going over, how we're together gonna overcome laziness, right? I would consider myself not a lazy person. I have a job. I have 2 jobs as of this moment, but soon it'll only be one because school and stuff, and it's just I don't like the other job. But the point is, you can overcome laziness, and this video I'm gonna show you how, and it's possible. Like, you might feel like, you're just so lazy, and you're kind of stuck in this cycle of laziness, and you're stuck in this cycle of just feeling like you haven't accomplished anything. And maybe this summer you just felt like you didn't accomplish anything. So I'm gonna teach you guys how. And the biggest thing that I would say hinders you from, not being lazy, and one of the biggest things that makes you lazy is this thing right here, your phone. And it's because when you doom scroll, you're scrolling for hours. You wake up, the first thing you do in the morning is you scroll. That is what you don't want to do. You don't want to just scroll first thing in the morning, because it fries your brain. Like, you know what I'm talking about. You scroll for a couple hours, 2 hours, even like 10-20 minutes, and you feel so tired after. You feel so lazy, like you don't want to do anything. And a cause of laziness can be a lack of discipline, right? If you don't have any discipline, you're going to be lazy. And you can grow discipline. It's really just taking that first step. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in this cycle of not wanting to do anything, but then as soon as you say one day, you know what? I don't feel like this. Like, I just got off work. I just worked 8 hours, right? Construction. And I'm going on here making a video. Do I want to make this video? Honestly, not really. Like, I'm pretty tired. I'm really, really tired. And that's how you build discipline. It's by doing the things you have to do, even when you don't feel like doing it. And, motivation can only go so far. And once your motivation's gone, all that's left is your discipline. And a good thing to cure laziness is actually establishing goals for yourself. And what do I mean by this? Well, let's say for me, my goal is to get a certain car, right? I love cars. I'm into cars. Let's say my goal is to get a certain car. That gives me something to drive towards, you know what I'm saying? And to work towards, and have that drive and that ambition. However, that motivation only goes a certain distance, right? Because at a certain point, you have to realize to yourself, and you have to come to the realization that if you really want that thing, or if you really want to change, you have to make the change. Because laziness it's not anyone else's fault. It's all your fault. The reason you're lazy is it's your fault, no one else's fault. So stop blaming your circumstances and stop blaming other people on the fact that you're lazy. Start blaming yourself, right? As people say, be nice to yourself. Yes, be nice to yourself, but be honest with yourself, because you're never going to change unless you're real with yourself, and unless you realize that you're lazy. And I don't know if you guys are Christian. I'm actually a Christian myself, but Proverbs 6:6-8. Go to the ant, you sluggard, consider her ways and be wise, which have no captain, overseer, ruler, provides her supplies in the summer, and gathers her food in the harvest. An ant, what do ants do? Like this verse says, no captain, no overseer, no ruler. No one's telling them what to do, right? No one's telling me to make this video right now. No one's telling me, right? A job, you have to show up, or you're gonna, you have to. There's someone, you have a boss. But this is me combating laziness, because I don't have a boss telling me to do these videos. No one's telling me to do this. I don't get paid. Yeah, I'm still coming out here and doing it. Like the ant, right? What does the ant do? The ant doesn't sit around. The ant works in the summer so they can rest in the winter. And if you want to spend the rest of your life working, you might. Some people, they don't want to be super successful, and that's okay. But maybe you want to be successful in a certain sport, right? And you want to be really good at that sport. Well, you have to work like the ant. You know what I'm saying? And I got another one. A lot of these are from Proverbs, because Proverbs, the book of wisdom. I've read Proverbs. Bryce Crawford, he did a Proverbs series. Go watch that if you haven't. Proverbs 10:4. A slack hand causes poverty, but the hand of the diligent makes rich. You want to get rich? Be diligent. Right there. If you want to get rich, you got to put in the work. Stop being lazy. You know what laziness does? Laziness makes you poor. And I saw this video talking about how laziness is actually a sin because it's taking what God has given us and just basically throwing it away. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, say God gave me this opportunity to speak to people. And if I were to not come on here and make a video, I'm being lazy, and I'm also showing God that, you know what, you've given this to me, but I'm just gonna, I don't care. I'm just gonna, ignore it. At least that's how I see it. And Proverbs 13:4 says, "The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied." Boom. It literally said it 3 chapters later, pretty much the same thing. Let's see if we got another one. Ecclesiastes 10:18. "Because of laziness and the buildings decay, through idleness the hands of the house leaks." Apply that to your life, right? If you're being lazy, you're slacking off in the gym, your body, your temple, your body, isn't going to be what you want it to be. You want to get jacked, you got to put in the work, right? And I'm saying this all to you because your laziness is only hurting yourself, right? You want to show yourself love. You want to show God love and respecting the things the body created for you or the opportunities He gave you. Then get off your butt. You know what I'm saying? Do something. And then laziness is only going to end once you get started. The hard part, and I know the hard part is getting started. I know it's hard. But once you get started, you're good. As long as you don't, fall off course, which you will, or you probably will, but that's okay. That's all part of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.